Hi everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Grandpa. Me here and Lorenzo in the back on the camera. How you doing, Lorenzo?
Great.
Okay, today we're going to make French toast my way. And I'll explain that to you in a little while. But let's get started. Here we got our homemade raisin bread that we have a video of, and our sourdough bread that we make also, but we don't have a video of that yet. So we're going to get you one of those soon. We're going to cut this. I like to cut them in half when I do it. It's better if your bread is a little old, like a day old. We'll leave it out a little bit and we'll get started soon. Okay, we got our bread cut, ready to go. We got our 2 eggs here, and I got my oil. I have canola oil I'm using. You can use vegetable oil, corn oil, but we don't do it like the rest of the people. You see, what happened is, I'm gonna heat this up. When I used to be young, I lived in Brooklyn. I used to go to my cousin's house out in Franklin Square and stay there for a week or two, and with him. And my Uncle Jim, he retired from the Navy. He was a cook in the war, in the World War II. And he always made us French toast, and this is how he made it. He did it in oil, fried it in oil, and that's about it. So that's how I learned how to do it. And I love it this way. And we're gonna make it this way. So now the first thing we're gonna do is get our 2 eggs while this is heating up. And we're gonna whip them up pretty good. You wanna whip them up pretty good. Break them up. Get them nice, mixed up good. And in this, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of milk. Mix that up. And if you want, I do it sometimes. Sometimes I don't have it, I don't do it. I'm going to put a quarter teaspoon of vanilla. That's all, you don't need a lot. Just make sure you got this blended pretty good. And you're going to add some salt to it, the taste, and a little pepper. Okay, when you want to check this temperature, we want that up to around 325. I'm sure it's not yet. When we get to 325, I'll let you know. Okay, we're almost there with the oil. What we're gonna do now, I'm gonna take my slice of bread, dump it in here. Don't let it soak a long time. Just grab it, drip it off. I put it over here for now. Don't soak them. Don't keep them in there for a long time. Keep them going here. Now we'll get started pretty soon. We'll check the oil again. As you can see, we're right up there, 319. You want it about 325. You want your oil to be hot because you don't want it, if it's cold, it's going to get sucked into the bread. And you just put them in. If you cut them in half like this, you can fit them in a pan much easier instead of doing whole slices. This is how Uncle Jim used to do it. I guess when you're in the Navy and you're feeding 500 people at one time, you're not putting butter on a grill and grilling them individually. So you leave this in here a couple of minutes and and that's it. Okay, keep your oil up there around 325 if you can with the thermometer. I'm turning them over now. It takes a couple of minutes to see how nice and brown they are. Now, get a little bit. This is good. Raisin bread. And I meant to tell you, usually 1 egg covers about 3 slices of bread. As you can see, we just worked out just fine right now. We got our 2 slices of bread done. Okay, we'll get back to you when it's all done. Okay, we're finishing up. Here we go. Put them on a nice paper towel. Cover them with another piece of paper towel. Slide them up a little. And we're all done. Now, if you want to keep them warm, you could always throw them in a 200-degree oven and keep them warm that way. Okay, Lorenzo, give it a taste. Take a couple of slices.
It looks so great. Okay, I'll try one raisin slice and I'll try one sourdough one.
Okay, I'm gonna take a raisin and a sourdough.
So, me on my French toast, I always put some maple syrup and cinnamon, so let's do that. But Grandpa likes to do it a little bit different. Tell him what you like to do.
Grandpa, maybe they think I'm a little crazy, but this is the way I was taught by my Uncle Jim. A little ketchup, like French fries.
Yeah.
So I put ketchup on mine. I don't want cinnamon, and I don't want maple syrup. I want ketchup.
Crazy.
French fries, French toast, French cheesecake.
Lifestyle, you know, like.
Go take a look at our French cheesecake video.
Yeah.
Okay, give it a taste. Let me know what you think. Did you put your cinnamon on and maple syrup?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Tastes great to me.
Yeah, it does.
You like it fried up like this?
I like how it's not too soggy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes French toast is very soft and soggy, but I like this is very
Crisp.
Yeah.
Very crisp. It gets soggy if you leave it laying in the egg too long.
Yeah. Let's try the raisin one. Really French toast, because it's toast, but fried in a good way. Also, when you added the salt and pepper, I was a little bit confused, but I'm not really tasting too much of it, but it's probably just adding to the flavor of everything else. Here's the raisin one.
Like it?
Yeah, that one's good too.
Okay, everybody. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace
Have a
out.
great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.